Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to TechBeans, and today we've got here the Realme X3 SuperZoom. I know, this is the first time that Realme has put out a flagship device. Well, at least for the Philippines and in India. I know. Also, the first time I've shown my face. Yes, this is the face of TechBeans. And no, I'm not that other person from that horrible channel. The resemblance is not uncanny. Excuse me? I'm a lot more good looking. I mean, come on, it's impossible. But do you know what's possible? The Realme X3 SuperZoom. This is really exciting stuff. It's got everything that you need on a gaming device. Snapdragon 855 Plus, 12 gigs of RAM, 120Hz refresh rate, and so much more. It is incredible stuff. It's a monstrous phone from Realme. It's already out in India, and it's coming soon in the Philippines. So now the big question is, how much is the Realme X3? And is it any good? Well, we're about to find out here at TechBeans. By the way, I'm Mr. Beans, and you're watching Let the Battle Begin. Okay, kind of slipped off.
No.
Okay, here we go. Here's the box. It's color yellow, just like my wall. And no, this is not sponsored. None of my videos are, so... But yeah, look at this box. It's so big, it's so heavy. It's probably the heaviest, the biggest box that I've ever seen from Realme. Here we go. Oh, welcome to the Realme family. That is the good thing about Realme, their community. They always embrace a new journey. I don't know, I always feel like I'm in a family when I unbox Realme phones. Like I'm your stepbrother. What are you doing, stepbro? Okay, so we've got here the jelly case, very big and thick one. We've got here the information guide together with the warranty card. So it's an all-in-one paper. Voila, there's the phone. And oh, this is so huge, so thick, and smells like it came from China or something. Of course, we've got here the cardboard, and we've got here a 30-watt Super Dart charger. It's actually the same one as the Realme 6 and the Realme 6 Pro. They just rebranded it to Super Dart. And yes, the same cable as the Realme 6 and 6 Pro with the yellow colored tips. And last but not least is the SIM ejector pin. That's pretty much it. Let me just slip this off. Oh my goodness, that is one smooth back. The first thing that you will notice is that it looks like the Realme 6. Only bigger, only heavier. But unlike the Realme 6, it is not glossy. It has a matte back. But it does not feel matte. It kind of feels glossy. But as you can see, it looks kind of matte because of that frosted back. I don't know what you call it. Frosted, melted cheese, battered. Okay. Also, the back is made out of Gorilla Glass 5, so it's scratch resistant. The body is also made out of metal, and I really do feel the build and construction here. It's probably the best feeling phone from Realme. I kind of like that the back is matte. No fingerprints, it's a cleaner look. So no matter how much I touch the back, it is still pretty clean. Now if you're a long-time Realme fan, you will notice that the phone does look like a Realme device. From the positions of the camera, LED flash, and the Realme logo right here at the bottom. It is a very clean look. Also, the back is rounded. Rounded edges, rounded corners, it's perfect for texting, playing games on landscape. The ergonomics on this phone is pretty good. It is certainly built for gaming. Although the phone is quite wide, so texting one-handed is not so easy. You can't reach the other side. It is best used for two-handed usage. Although it does look very familiar, there is something really interesting at the back, which is the camera part. Look at that. There's a rectangle shaped lens right here. That is the periscope camera, my friends. Up to 60 times zoom. OMG. By the way, it's a 64MP quad camera setup with a periscope camera, which is just an improved telephoto lens with a longer range. Plus, it's got ultra wide and a macro lens. That's pretty much it for the back. It is pretty simple, elegant, and minimalistic. I like it. Okay, so let's cover the buttons and ports on this thing. It does not have a headphone jack on the phone, unfortunately, which is kind of a deal breaker for some. Gaming without a headphone jack is kind of a not such a good thing. All them flagships out there, they don't have a headphone jack, so this as well, I guess. But I just wish they put some IP68 water resistance rating on this for that to make sense. So Not sure why they put it out. Now, at the left, you get the volume rockers. At the right side, you get the power button. Also, that is the fingerprint scanner. At the top is a microphone. And at the bottom, we get the speaker, USB Type-C port, microphone, and the SIM tray. Wonder what's inside. Oh, there are some caveats to a flagship device. Of course, it does not have a micro SD card slot for expandable storage, but it does have a dual nano SIM card slot. Okay, just done setting it up. There's your display. That, my friends, is a 6.6-inch, 120Hz dual punch hole display. It's wide, it's tall, it's flat, so it's perfect for gaming. Just one thing though, it's only IPS LCD display. I know, but I get it. It is to keep the prices down. Still, it's a lot faster than the Realme 6 and the Realme 6 Pro. From 90Hz, now 120Hz. Which means it's a lot faster and smoother to the eye. It has less motion blur. Whether you'd be scrolling in Facebook or Instagram, everything that you will see on display is going to be a lot faster and a lot smoother. That high refresh rate is going to help you feel that your phone has more speed and more power. And compared to something that has a Snapdragon 855 Plus processor that doesn't have a high refresh rate last year, this is certainly the faster device. Yeah, it's blazingly fast. Even faster than the ROG Phone 2. That's right. Cause you know what I always say, benchmark scores are just one thing. It is another thing to make you feel that your phone is faster. I always tell myself that numbers don't really matter. They're just numbers. And it's only for gaming, I guess. But the big question is, do I see the difference between a 90Hz refresh rate and a 120Hz one? Well, yes. I do feel that it's a little bit faster than the Realme 6. And a little bit smoother as well. Another question. This does look like the Realme 6 Pro with a dual camera at the front. Is it a lot faster? Well, yes, this definitely is a huge jump from the Realme 6 Pro. And it doesn't even come close. Now, what about the games? Vince, you keep telling us this is a gaming phone. Is it actually good for gaming? Well, to my surprise, it is. Incredibly perfect for gaming. One thing for sure, it is super optimized for Mobile Legends, Call of Duty. Just check out the settings on Mobile Legends on this. It is complete. Ultra graphics on grayed out, HFR mode, and shadows all there, and this is how it looks like. Of course, I've downloaded all the resources, but haven't really tested that much. I haven't really played a lot of ranked games on this one. Maybe in the full review, but currently it's performing really well with a very smooth, very lag-free experience. Of course, the big wide display really helps. It has thin bezels, a very thin chin, although you still do get a couple of punch holes right here at the lower left, which is okay, I guess, because it is covered by my thumb. Just in the right position. That's good. And surprisingly, in Call of Duty, it has all the settings available. Very high settings, max frame rates, and all of the other settings right there below. It's all there. Wow, that is awesome. And I must say, this is perfect for the price. Oh my god. All the settings you need for under 30,000 pesos. Or it might be lesser. We'll have to see. But of course, the graphics is right there. As you can see, it's lag-free. It looks so good. But again, the high refresh rate is not working right here because the games are only limited to 60 FPS, so it doesn't go higher than 60 FPS, thus not utilizing the 120Hz refresh rate. That's right, guys, it's only usable in social media and browsing, not in gaming. But then again, it will make your phone future-proof, and that's what's important. Future-proof. Speaking of future-proof, I wish there was 5G on this. I don't think so. Now, for the exciting part. Yes, the time has come to test out that 60x zoom, but before that, let us check the quality on the 64MP main sensor. Is it usable? Let us see. So these are the sample pictures that I took a while ago, and they look pretty good. I wouldn't say flagship-like or Huawei level, but it is pretty good. Colors are nice, it has decent sharpness, and can take in a lot of detail. So image quality wise, it is pretty much above average. I would say it looks just like the Realme 6 Pro, just a lot sharper and has way better image quality. But yeah, since the software is the same, it kind of resembles the Realme 6 Pros, which is a good thing because it has great dynamic range, it's great in low light, and it looks very clean. In video, it's also the same. It's got some advanced stabilization features that you will need for walking and running and things like that. It's got the ultra steady mode, although it's pretty zoomed in or cropped in. But yeah, that tech is really nice. Super steady. It's just like on a gimbal. Incredible. Also, the selfies are nice. The filters are celebrity-like. It's got some nice filters that will make you look like a celebrity, making your face really small and your skin really smooth and white. Plus, it's got an ultra-wide angle lens for a much wider field of view in your selfie. Yeah, this is perfect for vlogging. Although, I don't think it's good for low light though. I'll have to check in the full review if that's the case, but usually wide angle cameras are not really that good in low light. Now let's talk about that zoom. Is it really good? Well, I would say that it is impressive for the price range, but I actually tried it. Went up to a tall building, it wasn't that sharp, but it's able to do that distance, so I don't know if this is something that you could post on social media. Well, you could post the 1 times, 5 times, 10 times, up to 60 times just to boast the zooming capabilities, but in reality, I don't really know the use of this super zoom thing. It's just that the image is too blurry to be usable, so there's that. Although I did see some usage when shooting interstellar objects like the moon, the sun, an eclipse, and things like that. For example, the recent eclipse was taken by Realme, saw it in their Facebook page, and I was like, oh, okay, there you go. That's usable. But the sun kind of looked weird. I know, it didn't look like a solar eclipse to me. But then again, we'll have to check out its full potential on the full review, and that's about next week, July 9th. That is the official live stream event and the official launch of the Realme X3 SuperZoom and the Realme smartwatch. So far, everything is looking good on the Realme X3 SuperZoom. It's great in gaming, it's got great cameras. Okay, but how much is the Realme X3? Well, I'm not sure. These are the prices in India if you're from India. Of course, the prices in the Philippines are going to be a little bit different because of the extra tax and shipment. We don't have a Realme factory right here in the Philippines, so it usually costs a little more, but if this is gonna cost around 25,000 to 28,000 pesos, this is gonna be incredible. And if you're looking into the full review of the Realme X3 SuperZoom, all you need to do is subscribe, hit that bell icon so that you don't miss it. I'm Mr. Beans, and you're watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Oh, man.